today in Budapest we are heading up to the castle district. That's in Buda. So we're in Pest at Hotel President, and we're going to cross the water and go over to Buda. Now in the castle district, believe it or not, there's a castle.
Beautiful castle at that.
Now I believe there's a like a railway type thing that takes you up the side of the hill. It's quite a walk otherwise. So yeah, we're going to head over the bridge, show you the journey over, and yeah, see what the tickets are for the little trainy thing or tram or whatever it's called that goes up the hill.
There is a certain name for them, and I think they've got them down the south coast of England that goes up the side of the hill, and I will Google the name and I'll insert it down below.
Yeah, there's a name for them. If we don't find out the name, put your comments below. Yeah, so we head up the top, we let you know what it costs and stuff, and take you right along by the castle. It's quite nice up in that area. It's a nice day for it as well, sun's out today. So yeah, should have a wonderful day. So we've just done about a 20-minute walk to go over what we believe is called the chain bridge, and it's shut. We was never going to Google it to see if it was open, was we? But yeah, it's shut for renovation, so we're going to go over another bridge, walk along the other side a bit further, but we will eventually get to the castle, hopefully. We are at the bridge.
Yay! Let's walk.
No different from Tower Bridge in London, I suppose. I don't think the Danube is quite so wide. Walking away from Pest and walking towards Buda. So that'll be Buda there on the other side. Along the water there, you can see the bridge, which I believe is called the Chain Bridge, and that's the one that was closed. That is reopening in 2023. They're not saying what month that is, but yeah, opening in 2023. So check out if you're coming over and want to head across that bridge. Google it, have a look. Sure, they'll let you know. Now we've been out on one of these boats here before, relatively affordable. I can't remember exactly the price, but yeah, we went out on a boat along the water. We might get a chance to go out on a boat trip. We're only here for 4 or 5 days, so there's only so much we can obviously squeeze in. But yeah, recommend the boat trip. If we don't get a chance to show you around, might get on a boat trip, mightn't we?
Yeah.
We can squeeze it in.
One of the evening is really pretty, isn't it? Because if it's lit up on the water.
Yeah, so we'd done an evening one previously. But either way, if it's a nice day like this, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Looking at that river now, might even be wider than the Thames, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite a river. Okay, we're now on the other side of the bridge. It's quite an impressive structure right at the end there. You can see stairs going up either side. And I don't know whether you can see on the camera there, but there's like a waterfall that's running down the middle. And then some Greek style columns over the back. Them, wouldn't they? Yeah. So we've walked over the bridge, turned right, gone up some sets of stairs, and we're going to walk round the back of this building here and then see if we can get down the other side. So as it's a city, there's obviously not many houses, standalone houses. They're like apartment blocks and stuff. They're doing some substantial work on that turret up there. I say they're doing some major excavations here. Look, bit of archaeology going on, maybe. Okay, so I think we found out what this is all about. This is the Buda Castle district. So this is some of the kind of outbuildings, well, it's part of the castle, I suppose. So they're renovating, so they're showing you some before and afters here. We are carrying out the preservation and restoration of the castle walls in the Buda Castle Palace district. So, we found a lift. I don't know whether it's the right one. Let's see where it takes us.
Hopefully, out onto the air.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. Go out to the
concourse. Oh, some steps. Oh, let's have a look at the views, shall we? Let's have a look out here, see what we can see from this angle. Quite high up now. All the way round. Right, a little tip at the top here. Whether they're doing all these works when you come up, but anyway. This is art gallery. Can't even pronounce their language, but anyway, it's an art gallery. There's a toilet and a cafe just inside. So if you're up here and you're dying to go, when you get to our age, you gotta go. Yes, there's a toilet and a cafe in there. There's a little cafe outside as well. You can see here, serving beers and stuff. So yeah, really doing some substantial work. Now Angela's over here, so there she is, over here somewhere. Good views from here as we are in Buda. There's the Pest side. So we can now see the bridge that you would ordinarily come over to get to where we are now. That's shut. So that is the closed bridge. You can see in the distance there are other bridges, 20 minutes walk apart, some of them half hour I suppose, and we can see all the way along here. And then if you look back that way, the next bridge is the one that we come over. This is the art gallery all the way through here. And I think we're going to head that way to the actual castle. So these are some of the new areas that are not quite open yet. That will obviously be a fountain. Some of this up here be original, I would guess. And It's all been cleaned up. They built this walkway which wasn't here previously. So we're now right out onto the bridge, more or less, that they're renovating. And what they're doing. We're going to head up here. Whether you can see from here, we might be able to get a bit closer, but that's the tram. So that is the trainy type thing that will go up and down. Do you know what? I reckon that's closed for renovation as well at the moment. We are walking away from the government type buildings there where they're doing all the work. And there's a nice quaint street that we're going into now. A few shops and bars by the look of it. And in the distance there you can see the spire of the castle. So we are working our way towards the castle. Some nice little quaint restaurants by the looks of things. Yeah, it's closed at the moment. There's the castle through there, look. Beautiful.
Right, so we're now at my favourite castle. And I keep calling it the Fairy Castle in Budapest because that's what it reminds me of. It is so beautiful and I will show you around it. This is the church in front of it. Look at them rooftops. Look how colourful they are. They're just so pretty.
It's a beautiful area, lovely and peaceful. Really well maintained and looked after. Looks like they've been through and cleaned all of the brickwork. Spotless. And takes you all the way. There's some awesome views from over there which we'll get on the camera in a second. Middle you've got massive stairs that come down.
That's the Houses of Parliament over there, Parliament House.
Parliament House over there.
Which we will take you around.
It's all lit up of the night. So looking to my right over here, you can't see it at the minute, but that would be the closed bridge. And looking to the left over there is the bridge that we want to head for. So yes, we don't know how to get there, but I'm sure we will find out. So they're the stairs that we walk down from the castle. and we found a little set of steps here that we're hoping takes us all the way along the river there to the bridge. We have loads of these small cut-throughs chopping between the main roads. This is obviously a residential area, so typical block of flats in the city. And we're heading this way. I'm sure the bridge will be up here somewhere. Okay, so we're down onto one of the main roads opposite Parliament House. You can see there in the distance again. We're gonna try and find somewhere suitable we can sit down, have a drink. We have found the bridge.
Yay!
Woo! It's quite a walk.
Yeah.
Good 20-minute walk, I reckon. There's Parliament House there in the distance, and we're going to be heading all the way over there.
So there's Parliament House over there, and we've walked across the second bridge along, because the first bridge you can see in the distance was the chain bridge, which was shut, and then we walked from the further one in the distance all the way up to the castles, all the way back down here, and now we're on the bridge walking over, really ready for lunch now, really ready for a drink. My Fitbit went off ages ago for 10,000 steps, so goodness knows how many steps I haven't checked it. But this is Wayne on the bridge, walking up, and yeah, it's been a really lovely round trip, but it's quite noisy because we have trams and trains and goodness knows what going over.
We're on the bridge that's open, obviously. It's quite busy, there's traffic on the other side. I guess with that bridge there being closed, yeah, it's a bit inconvenient for the local people. So you can kind of get the perspective. I think you can still see the castle in the distance there. So we're staying more or less over there. We walked round the back of Parliament to the White Bridge. We walked back again to the bridge that was closed. Then we realised it was closed. We walked back again to the White Bridge, across the White Bridge, up to the castle, back down, across here, and now we're onto this bridge here. So I'd say we've been out about 3 hours. How long? 3 hours, do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon a good 3 hours walking. We left the hotel about 10:30, and it's now 1:30. Yeah.
So about a 3-hour loop. We're actually on the way to the dentist now. Well, we need a drink and something to eat first, but yeah, we need to be to the dentist by 3 o'clock. Hoping it's not too far from where we are now. Yeah, so let's see what we can find to eat, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, we found somewhere to eat before we go to the dentist, and this place is up here. When the food's just come out, it's absolutely gorgeous. To show you the menu, it's very, very unusual. So that's a chicken dish, and this is duck. Now, if you look at this menu, I don't know whether you can actually see this. There's really, really quirky names for the dishes here.
Look, for argument's sake, under the chestnut tree, and then get rich, build a highway.
So yeah, it's really, really quirky. And they've obviously got a proper chef. The way the food's come out is awesome. It's like a German place. They've got Hogarden beers, Leffe, like fantastic selection of drinks in here. We came in because as we walked past, you wouldn't even know it was here really. You walked past and you could hear people, and I said to Angela, "Wow, there's people in there. Let's go and see what's going on." What a find! I think the place is called Mosselin. I'll try and get a picture outside so that you guys know where we are and let you know the name of the road. I'm going to eat. So we've just left the restaurant, a bit behind. You can't sit down and have food in half hour, can you?
No. No.
An hour later. Especially if you're enjoying it. It's so good. GG Dental. Where I go, this one here, GG Dental, what was that? And hopefully through this door here.
Press the buzzer.
Now we need to press the buzzer.
Top. Just there, look.
Oh, there it is, look. Right, we're in. So, now you imagine I come here 2 years ago to have an implant. Never had any treatment abroad before. I knew the implant was quite a big job because I had to have bone graft and stuff. Anyway, that's all boring, but look at this place. Shitting myself, pardon the language. But anyway, it's where we're going. It's the courtyard. And this is the entrance to the dentist.